That's 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call to be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you, I had your life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me, but that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name, now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas, not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head'll make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap, I thank the Lord for the day I was on 8th Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. Found the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and I started running fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time, but I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jam. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up and the judge put man on the shelf. Had me cry cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie and pump smoke. One time for the Most High, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Dear God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger.
Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakathum. Yahweh Shamar Arthur Bahashem Yahshua to the sisters. This is ISUPK South Carolina Sabbath service. We're about to begin. Magium means to stand. We're going to blow the horn. Down the bar. Most High in Christ. Hold the Yayan.
La Shala.
La Yashala. All right, so all right, we're gonna uncover the scrolls. We're gonna turn and face the east. All right, and we're going to begin the Lord's Prayer.
Let me do that. Abanawa. Shabashamayim. Kudash. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Kaba'ah. Batazayka. Ayah. Asha. Barataza. Gawa. Ayah. Bashamayim. Lathan. Lanawa. Lakam. Call Yawam. Washalak Nawa. Kawawap Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawawap Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabaya Nawa. Banasaya one. A ball, Hawashaya Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalak Waf, Wahala, Wahathaparaf, Laolonium, Aman.
What we just said in the English was, Our
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
hallowed
be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Thy
kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debts.
We forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
Lead us not
into temptation.
But
deliver us.
From
evil.
For
thine is the kingdom.
thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And
the glory.
And the glory.
Forever. So be it. Amen.
Amen. I cock the power. Yahweh. Bashem Yahweh. Babakusha. Nathanawa. Akak. Larpa'a. Kamalaka. Wakal. Marawa. Akak. Lataha. Amatazarium. Akak. Ahakwium. Lamathium. Akwak. Arakawa. Amatala. Lagarshan. Bashem Yahweh. The water. Aman.
This is the power in the English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leopard.
Power to cleanse the leopard.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel. Yahweh. Bashem Yahweh Shai. Barak Lanawa. Basharala. Bayaf. Saparium. Barak. Rapa'ah. Magan. All of Israel. That's it.
Nakia Wells.
A mother.
A
family.
All the generals.
The captains.
The
officers.
Troopers.
Sisters.
The children.
The students.
And all of Israel.
Bashem Yahweh Shai. The water. Aman.
What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us in Israel.
In the school.
Bless, heal, shield, and protect.
All
of our loved ones.
In
the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha,
Asha,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahoriam,
Ahoriam,
Mahayan,
Mahayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Azariah,
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 Ma'aim,
Ma'aim,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Asha,
Asha,
Ashemayim,
Ashmayim,
Waharataza,
Waharataza,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Ragayaka,
Ragayaka,
Ayanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Hanala'a,
Hana'Allah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yanishan,
Yashan,
Ashamar,
Ashamar,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ashamarka,
Ashamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tazalka,
Ayad,
Ayad,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yahamam,
Yahamam,
Hayamash,
Hayamash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Yarak,
Wayla Yala,
Ya'ilah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makal Rai,
Makal Rai,
Yashamar,
Ashamar,
Af,
Napashka,
Napashka, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'aka,
Taza'aka,
Wabawathka,
Wabawaka,
Ma'atha,
Ma'atha,
Wa'aid,
Ra'aid,
Alawam.
Alawam. All right, this is Psalms 121. In the English, I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
to the hills.
to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Which cometh my help?
My help come from Yahweh.
My help cometh from
Which
Yahweh,
made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He would not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel,
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
he will keep thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel
He that keepeth
shall
Israel
neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
Yahweh is
hand.
thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by
nor
day,
the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve
from
thee
all evil.
from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming
from
in
this time forth
from this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83, Alahayim,
Alahayim,
all, Damaya,
Damaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Al Thakarash,
Al-Thakarash,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Tashakwat,
Tashakwat,
all, Kayahana,
Ayahana,
Awabatyika,
Awabakia,
Yahama,
Ayama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Makah,
Al-Makah,
Ya'amriyawa,
Ya'amriyawa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Yatazawa,
Yatazawa,
Al,
Al,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Pawanyaka,
Panwanyoka,
Amarawa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakadam,
Wanakakadam,
Magaya,
Magaya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yakazar,
Yakazar,
Sham,
Sham,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Aya,
Na'awa,
Na'awa,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al Yakah,
Ayaka,
Bariaf,
Baria,
Wayarafwa,
Wayara,
Ahalia,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Ayawam,
Wa,
Wa,
Yashamai,
Shemai,
Allah,
Allah,
Yum,
Yum,
Mawaba,
Mawaba,
Wargarium,
Wargarium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wamawan,
Wamawan,
Wamalak,
Ramalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Aim,
Aim,
Yapshapyaka,
Shabika,
Tazawa,
Tazawa,
Gum,
Gum,
Ashawar,
Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Malawa,
Imam,
Aman,
Ayawa,
Awan,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Asha,
Asha,
La'am,
La'am,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya,
Kasana,
Sara'ah, Kabayan,
Kabayan,
sorry, sir. Kayabyan,
Kayabyan,
Banakol,
Banakol,
Kwakwash,
Lakwash,
one.
one,
Kwakwash one.
the Lakwash one,
Na Shamwadwa,
Nabishabwat,
Bayawan,
Bayawan,
Dara,
Dara,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shamatanwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Karab,
Yarab,
Wazakaba,
Wazabak,
Wakazaba,
Wazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wazakabak,
Wakadzal,
Wakadzal,
Mana'ai,
Manai,
Kol,
Kol,
Nasaya Kamwa,
Nasai Kayawam,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarawa,
Amarwa,
Nasharya,
Nashawa,
Nanawa,
Nanawa,
Af,
Af,
Na'awaf,
Na'awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Saya,
Saya,
Thamwa,
Thamwa,
Kagaya Gaya,
Kagaya Gaya,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanwa,
Lapanwa,
Rakawa,
Rakawa,
Kawash,
Kawash,
Taba'arya Ara,
Ari,
Walakalaba,
Walakaba,
Thalahat,
Talahat,
Harayama,
Harayam,
Kan,
Kan,
Tharadakma,
Tharadakma,
Basa'araka,
Basa'araka,
Wasaba,
Wasaba,
Wapatka,
Wapaka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Payahan,
Kwalawan,
Palawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Bakwashwa,
Bakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamaka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Shabawash,
Shabawash,
Wa.
Shabawashwa.
Yes. Waya.
Waya.
Bahalwa.
Bahawa.
Aya.
Ayam.
Aid.
Aid.
Waya.
Waya.
Karapawa.
Parawa.
Waya.
Waya.
Abawatwa.
Abawakwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Dawa.
Dawa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamaka.
Yahawa.
Yahweh.
Labatka.
Labatka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Akal.
Akal.
Arataza.
Arataza. Sound crazy. This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O
Keep
Yahweh.
not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O
And
Yahweh.
be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies
Below thy enemies,
make a tumult.
make a
And
tumult.
they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
and lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come, and
Come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a
That
nation.
the name of
That
Israel
the name of Israel
may be no more in
may be
remembrance.
no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one
They
consent.
are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of
The
Edom
tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab,
and the Hagarim,
the Hagarites,
the Baal,
the Baal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Sorry. Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with
They are
them.
hoping the children of
They are
Lot.
hoping the children of Lot
Salah,
shall
do unto them,
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to the Syrian,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kasan,
the brook of
who
Kasan,
perished at Endor.
who perished at
They
Endor.
became as dung for the earth.
They became the dung of the earth.
Make their nobles like a rib.
Make their nobles like a
like
rib,
Ze'eb.
like the air.
Yea,
Yea,
all the princes as Zabah.
all the princes of Zabah
And as Zamunah.
and Zamuna,
Who said,
who
let
said,
us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in
the
possession.
houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel.
make them like a
As
wheel,
the stumble before the
to
wind.
stumble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
The fire that burneth the wood,
The flame setteth the mountains
the
on fire.
flame that set the mountains on
Shall
fire.
persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy
And
tempest,
make them afraid.
and make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill thy faces with shame.
Fill thy faces with
That
shame.
they may seek
They
thy
may
name.
seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded.
let them be confounded
And troubled forevermore.
and troubled forevermore.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name
whose
alone
name alone
is Yahweh,
is
are
Yahweh,
the most high,
the most high
over all the earth.
above all the earth.
All right, sorry. How we gonna put the scrolls back down? On top of it. You put the horn back on top of it.
Do you blow the horn again or do you? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Put it back on top.
Okay.
Top on constant.
All right. All right, we're gonna be seated.
Top on constant.
All right, we're gonna go back into the book of Genesis, chapter 32. We're gonna be at the beginning of the book of Genesis, chapter 32.
Come, sir. Genesis chapter 32 out of the Tanakh, the Hebrew. It reads, Wayashikam Laban Babakwa Wayanashah Labanayawa Slakya Lakal Bana Wata Yahwa Waya Barak Ata Hum Waya Lak Waya Shab Laban Lama Mawa. Verse 2. Waya Salakia Waya Akwab Halak Lada Rakah Wa Wayapa Ga'a Wa Bawa Mala Akaya Alahayam. Verse 3. Waya Amara Ya'aquab Ka'ashar Ra'am Maka Naha Alahayam Za'a Waya Kora'a Sham Hamakwayam. Hamakwayam. Salakia. Haha wa'a. Maka na yam. Waya shalaha la shika. Verse 4. Waya shalaka. Ya akwab. Mala akayam. Lapa na yawa. Allah. Ashahwa. Aka yawa. Ara tazaha. Sha'ayara. Shadaha. Adawam. Verse 5. Waya taraz. Salakia. Waya tazawa. Atham. La'a mara. Kaha. Tha'a mara. Wan. La'a danaya. La'i shawa. Kaha. Amara. Ibadaka. Ya'aikwab. Ayam. Laban. Garathya. Waya kara. Ada. Athaha. Verse 6. Waya haya. Laya. Shawara. Raka mawar. Taza'ayan. Wa'ai bada. Washapakaha. Wa'a shalakaha. Laha gayad. La'a danaya. Lama taza'a. Kayan. Ba'ai yana wak. Verse 7. Waya shabara wa. Hama ala'a kayam. Hama alaka halak. Hama la'akyam. Allah. Slakia. Ya'ai kwab. La'a mara ba'ai nawa al. Ha'a. Slakia. Aka yak. All. I shawa. Wagayam. Halak. Lakwa ra'athak. Lathak. Wa'a rabba'ai. Ma'a wath. I washa. I mawa. That's it, sir.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're going to go back to the English.
Kind, sir. English, okay. Where's that? Not the Bible. Kind, sir. The English. Genesis chapter 32. Out of the King James Version of the Bible. Read. And Jacob went on his way, and the angels of the Most High met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said, "This is the Most High host." And he called the name of that place Mahanaim.
It's like it. Can we go up a couple verses? We're just going to get people.
Count, sir.
Just to let them know where we at.
Count, sir.
We can start in 31, maybe.
Let's go, yes, sir. 31 to maybe, let's go all the way back to where Laban and the heap and all of that. You want to go that far first, sir? Or you want to go a little bit past there? Want to go maybe the heap witness?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. The heap witness, verse 31 and 52. The heap be witness, and this pillar be witness, that I will not pass over this heap to thee.
All right. So they're making the covenant with each other. Laban
Sir.
and Jacob are making the covenant with each other. Go ahead, Salaki.
this heap be witness, and this pillar be witness, that it may pass over the heap thee, and that thou shalt not pass over this heap and this pillar unto me for harm.
Right.
Verse 53. The Most High of Abraham and the Most High of Nahor, the Most High of their fathers, judge betwixt us. And Jacob sware by the fear of his father Isaac. And Jacob, verse 54, and Jacob offered sacrifice upon the mount, and called his brethren to eat bread. And they did eat bread, and tarried all night in the mount.
All right, they had a good time.
Good time, yes, sir.
They made a covenant with each other, and they had built a stable agreement with each other that they wouldn't come across these lines, these borders.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Out of respect for each other and brotherhood for each other. And Jacob had enough respect for his father and feared his father not to break that covenant.
That's right.
And that's what we have to understand now as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians with our Father, which is the Most High. We can't break this covenant that he's established with us. We have to fear him and respect that. You got it out?
Verse 55. And early in the morning Laban rose up and kissed his sons and daughters and blessed them. And Laban departed and returned unto his place. Verse 32. Genesis 32.
Right.
And Jacob went on his way, and the angels of the Most High met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said, This is the Most High host. And he called the name of that place Mahanaim. Verse 3. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom.
Right, because Jacob and Esau had a beef with each other.
Right.
More so ever, Esau had a beef with Jacob. You know, Esau had sold over his birthrights. And Esau was feeling kind of salty about it, that he had given them to Jacob. And, you know, let that be a lesson also for to know how the so-called oppressor is, which is the so-called European man, who is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know, he made an agreement with Jacob when he came from the field one time and felt like he was going to pass out. And so he told Jacob if he could just eat some of that red pottage meat, pretty much uncooked meat.
Right.
And he was like, listen, just let me get some of it. It was cooking, but it was not done. It still was bloody, like red. Like.
That's right.
And he said, listen, I just want some of that meat. And Jacob, being who he is, the Most High let Jacob, you know, tell Esau, some of your birthrights, and I'll give it to you.
Wow.
And he did it. He did it for a piece of meat. Like, you know, let that be a lesson, man, when you're dealing with these Edomites out here, man. They do not have any care for anything in this world.
That's right.
That's why they can't be trusted. You can't try to get along with them. The only thing you can do is try to be professional and keep it moving.
Fine, sir.
But don't try to let these people be your friends because they really don't have any morals.
That's right.
You sell your birthrights for a piece of meat, what does that say about you?
Right.
What does that say about your people? Because your children are still that way to this day. They don't give a crap about anything or anybody. They'll give up their own children.
Sir.
Just to have their seat in this earth.
Wow.
You got it up.
Sir. Verse 4. Genesis 32, verse 4. And he commanded them, saying, Thus shall ye speak unto my lord Esau. Thy servant Jacob said thus, I have sojourned with Laban, and stayed there until now. Verse 5. I have oxen, asses, flocks, men servants, women servants, and I have sent them to tell my Lord, that I may find grace in thy sight.
So Jacob had a lot, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like today, what you would call a manservant and a maidservant, you would call like a butler or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And a maid. You know what I'm saying? They, like, you got to have some money to have stuff like that, even to this day. Like, imagine you sitting in your house and you just, hey, so-and-so, hey, could you fetch this for me, this and that?
God, sir.
Hey, you living good. You know what I'm saying? Jacob had got rich from the Most High. He didn't get it from selling his soul. He didn't get it from robbing anybody. He didn't get it from doing any type of evil. He got it from serving the Most High. And the Most High blessed him and rewarded him with things. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we should be in here, man. Like, don't serve the Most High because you want things. Serve the Most High because you truly indeed want to serve him. And he will reward you with things that you need to survive. You know what I'm saying? He'll give you any and everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a perfect example, man. Jacob had it all, man.
That's right.
Man servants, maid servants, oxen, flocks.
Right.
It was nothing he couldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had so much that he had to send people to go talk to Esau to let him know, like, hey, we coming through. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be a lot of people, man. You know, it had to be a lot of animals. It had to be a lot of different things, precious things that he was bringing through. And he wanted his brother to know this. You know what I'm saying? Because still at the same time, he didn't know how his brother had felt about the fact of him giving up his birthrights.
That's right.
You know, you giving your birthrights away, I feel some type of way too. But I wouldn't be that stupid to give my birthrights away. You got it. Oh, that was it on it?
No, sir. Still got some more. Verse 6. And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, We came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him.
How many?
400 men with him.
So you can only imagine if somebody tells you that, yeah, man, you know, you and your brother, you know you and your brother had problems, and you come back and ask him, hey, so you know what happened when you seen him? He's like, oh yeah, he coming, but he got 400 men with him.
Wow.
He's like, what you mean? He has 400 men with him. Let's find out how Jacob felt when he heard that news. Go ahead.
400 men with him. Verse 7. Then Jacob was greatly afraid.
He was what?
Greatly afraid.
Go ahead.
And distressed.
He was scared and stressed out. Because not only does he have his family with him,
right,
but his brother is coming with 400 men.
Wow.
And so do you understand the stress that it put him in, the panic it put him in? Because he wasn't moreover afraid for himself. He was more afraid for his family and his children, his maidservants, his manservants, because he had people depending on him. And he was afraid because what happens if these 400 men decide to attack?
Right.
All of these people's lives are in his hands. So he's afraid more for them more than himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we've been trained in the UPK, man. To worry about your people. To be afraid sometimes when some things are, we don't have a spirit of fear. But, when you know somebody's about to go through something, you just like, man, I pray this brother or this sister they pull through, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, not so much of, you being afraid for yourself, but just for them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of responsibility that the brothers in this school have. You know what I'm saying? That's why it should not be taken lightly with your rank. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a responsibility when you come in this school and you make an oath, and people depend on you. And that's why it's so very important, man, for brothers in this school, man, sisters in this school, even with the sisters, they important in this school. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, sometimes, man, we worry about our people, man, and we just want to make sure everybody and everything's okay.
That's right.
And that's how Jacob was feeling about his family, his kids, and everybody he brought with him. You got this crazy psychopath Edomite who's bringing 400 men.
400, sir.
Good night. Go ahead, Doc.
Yes, sir. Verse 7. Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, so he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks, and the herds, and the camels into 2 bands. Wow. So he had a lot of people with him. And he was being wise about the situation. He was like, you know what? Let me divide these people. Let me make 2 different camps. And so some people can go this way and take some of the animals, and some of the people can go this way and take some of the animals. He was wise about it. And he cared. He was very wise in that decision. Sir.
He was just thinking, like, if something happens, I'm not going to let everybody die. That was it on that?
That was it on that, sir.
Okay, come.
Back to the knock. Verse 8. We're going to read 8 to 14.
Okay.
And the Tanakh, verse 8, 32 and 8.
Salaki, sir.
Take your time.
Wa ya ra'ah. Ya akwab. Ma'ad. Wa ya tazara. Lawa. Wa ya ka taza. Af. Hayaim. Ashar. Athewa. Wa'af. Hataza. An. Hatazayan. Wa'af. Habakora. Waha Gamalayim. Asha Nayam. Makah Nawath. Verse 9. Waya Amara Im. Waba Wa'a Aisha Wa. Allah. Hamaka Naha. Hayaka Tha. Waha Kaha Wa. Waha Kaha Wa. Yahawa Hamaka Naha. Hana Sha'ar Lapa La Yakta. Verse 10. Wa Ya Amara Wa Akwab Alahaya Abaya Abaram Wa Yala Haya Abaya Yataza Kakwa Yahawa Ha'a Mara Alaya Shawab Aha Ratazak Wala Mawa Lada Thak Wa'a Yata Wabaha Amaka. Verse 11. Quata Nathaya Makal Haka Sadayam Wa Makal Haya Baf Ashar Asha Yaf Atha I Badak Kaya Bama Kwala Ya I Baratha Wa Ya Af Haya Radan Hazaha Waya Thaha Hayaya Thaya Lasha Naya Makah Nawath. Verse 12. Hataza Yalana Ya Na'a Mayad Akaya Mayad Ashawa Kaya Yara'a Anakaya Aithawa Pan Yabawa Ya Waha Kanaya I'm I'll Bana Yam. Verse 13. Wa'a the Ha Amarath Ha Watab A Yata Wab. So looks like it. Aya Tayab Amarak Waisha Mathaya Adha Zara'ak Kaka Wal Hayam Ashar La'a Wasa Para Marab in verse 14. Waya Lan Sham Bala Yala Haha Wa'a Kwa Mayan Ha Baya Dewa Mana Kaiwaha La'a Shawa Aka Yahwa. That's it, sir.
All right, Con, we're going to go back to the English.
In English, verse 8 through 14. Genesis, 32nd chapter, 8th verse. And said, if thou, Esau, come to one company and smite it, then the other companies which is left shall escape.
Right, like I said, Jacob was very wise. He knew how his brother was. He knew how Esau was, man. He knew Esau was a violent man. He knew this already. He knew Esau had wanted to kill him back then, and he didn't know how Esau felt now. But you imagine if somebody told you they wanted to kill you back then, and the next time you hear about them coming to see you, they bringing 400 men, you're going to be like, well, I guess this is it. So Jacob was wise when he divided the camps into two, man. And he said if one does get caught and gets killed, at least the other one can escape. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least somebody can get away. All right, you good up?
I don't say. And smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape. Verse 9. And Jacob said, O Most High of my father Abraham, and the Most High of my father Isaac, the Lord which saideth unto me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal well with thee.
Right, so now Jacob is sending a prayer up to the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's sending a prayer up to the Most High to help him through this difficult situation. Go ahead.
Verse 10. I am not worthy of the least of all thy mercies.
He said what?
I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies.
And that brother was humble, man.
Con.
Even though he was going through this bad situation, he prayed to the Most High, and he still was humble enough to say, I'm not worthy of all your mercies. You know what I'm saying? Neither are we, man. Neither are we worthy of all the Most High's mercies.
That's right.
But we are thankful and grateful that he does show mercy upon us.
That's right.
He allows us to come into this school, man, and able to learn and able to build our families up. And able to, teach other brothers and sisters, man.
God.
It's like we have sinned so much in this hell called America.
That's right.
We're not worthy for the Most High's mercies, man.
That's right.
But since he does show us mercy, man, we're gonna do what he tells us to do, man. And that's to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. You got it out.
Verse 10, I am not worthy of the least of all thy mercies, and of all the truth which thou hast showed unto thy servant. For with my staff I pass over this Jordan, and now I become two bands. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau.
Read that again.
This Jordan, and now I become two bands. Deliver me.
Do what?
Deliver me.
Go ahead.
I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau.
Even our forefather Jacob was going through hell with Esau.
That's right.
This isn't a new thing.
That's right.
What we're dealing with when it comes to this oppressor.
That's right.
To this so-called white man.
That's right.
Our forefather Jacob had to pray on the Most High too to deliver him out of the hand of thy brother Esau, man.
That's right.
This has always been a conflict when it comes to dealing with these oppressors, man.
Right.
They have always wanted to kill us, have always wanted to hurt us. And you have to pray to the Most High, man, to help us get out of this situation. This situation that we're going through right now, you're turning on your TVs and you seeing our young brothers getting murdered, shot in the streets by police officers,
That's right.
you have to pray to the Most High, man.
That's right.
You don't be praying to the Caucasian Jesus with the blonde, stringy hair.
Nothing.
You know, don't do none of that. Come back, pray to the Most High, and serve Him, man.
That's right.
That is the only way we're going to get out of this situation, man.
Damn right.
And Jacob knew the same thing.
That's right.
He knew if I serve the Most High, because I am your servant,
That's right.
I do what you tell me to do.
Right.
You told me to cross over the Jordan River, I'm going to do it. Somebody says that.
No, it's
Okay,
check.
come. You know, I'm going to do what you tell me to do. You told me to go on the Jordan River, I'm going to do that.
Right.
But even though I found out my brother Esau is coming, I'm still going to do what you tell me
That's
to do.
right.
I'm not going to turn back around and run and hide.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? I'm going to pray to you.
All right. Right.
And that's
right.
how it is even in this school, man. You know what I'm saying? We get told to do things that might put our life on the line, but
Right.
we still do it.
That's right.
That's why the motto here in the ISUPK is ISUPK no cowards, man.
That's right. Exactly right.
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? And our forefather Jacob, he was not a coward, man.
That's right, sir.
400 men were coming with his brother Esau, who told him that he wanted to kill him. And Jacob did not run.
Right.
He said, let me divide the bands into two. Let me send one this way, and I'm going to walk with the other. At least somebody can get away.
God on con, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And that's that spirit we have to have. Pray to the Most High, man.
That's right.
Like right now, we know Passover is coming this week, and yes,
Right.
this Passover demon is real.
Mm-hmm.
Pray to the Most High. Fast, man. Pray to the Most High and fast, man.
That's right.
Fight these demons, man.
Right.
You got it up.
Like clap it up for the peace and prophet of the Most High. For that, that's exactly right, sir. We need to fast and keep on vigilance and watch, just like Esau and all the rest of the prophets in the Bible. That Esau just keep coming at us.
Right.
So you're exactly right, sir. It's a good comment, sir.
Come.
Verse 12. And thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea.
So like you had skipped a little bit in the verse before.
So I gotta go back, sir.
Come.
Verse 11. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me, and the mother with the children.
Damn, that's Esau, man.
Damn.
That's who we're dealing with.
God.
You dealing with the type of man, he will kill you, the mother of your children, and the damn children, man. That's the man that we're dealing with.
That's right.
That's what you're seeing on TV. I remember it was a video that got published some years back, and it was the video of a cop shooting at a van with a woman and children in the van.
Damn.
Some big, disgusting, fat Edomite. The sister pulled off. Nobody was in front of the car or nothing.
Right.
They were behind the car. She pulled off.
God.
He just whoops out his gun and just start opening fire on the car like he's in an action movie or something, man.
Wow.
Like, that is the spirit of Esau, man. Just violent for no reason, man.
No reason.
No reason at all, man.
Damn.
Like, Esau was mad at his brother Jacob because he sold his birthright. You sell your birthright and you still mad about it to the point where I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you because I sold my birthrights to you. He's like, no, that's right. You sold it to me, but why I need to die? Because you just need to die. You just need to die. Evil bastard, man. Come on, you got to go ahead, huh?
He burped and ate his meat, and he was greedy, but now he want to kill somebody because he was full of what he asked for.
Right.
He was full of his red meat. That's really what it amounts to. He's a wicked bastard is what he is.
Damn
That's why the
right,
Most
huh?
High separated him from the womb, because he wasn't worthy of these commands. The Most High saw that. He was just letting us know.
Right.
To Badalka, separate from him.
Damn
Separate from this evil man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, right. Got the hand, man.
Damn right.
And that same spirit that Esau has is that same spirit of Cain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Cain was mad at Abel because Abel did what the Most High told him to do.
Same spirit, sir.
And killed them over it. Abel didn't do nothing to Cain. He didn't slap him. He didn't punch him in the nose. Or he didn't cuss him out or nothing. He did what the Most High told him to do, and he killed them over it. And that's the same spirit. It's always been like that with Esau. Whenever we try to do the will of the Most High, he wants to kill you. We go to camp. We sit out there on the streets. We speak about the judgment that is coming upon America. And these devils want to kill us. What have we done to them? Y'all put us in slavery. Y'all murdered our forefathers and our forefathers and foremothers. Y'all kidnapped us. Y'all took the land from our Gadite brothers, raped their women, destroyed their families, destroyed their land, tortured their children, went as far as to kill off the buffalo so they couldn't eat.
Good God,
You
man.
are an animal,
This is a
and yet you still want to kill us.
beast.
And we haven't done anything.
Damn.
Just like the brothers from the tribe of Isupk in Mexico, some of the most peaceful, lovable people you could ever be around, man. This land was theirs, and guess what you tell them? They can't come into the land.
Right.
Let's make a wall. Let's build a border.
Right.
Illegal immigrants. The same bastard that stole this land is calling somebody else a immigrant.
Wow.
I would rather be an immigrant than a thief. I'm just saying. Like, I'm trying to make it in this country, but you stole the country. You stole it. You a thief. It's like somebody steal your car, right? And then you try to get a ride from the person that stole the car. Then when you get in the car, like let's say you're gonna take a lift, right? And you know you got your thing set on for the Lyft driver, but somebody comes steals the Lyft driver car. Now you see the car that you're supposed to get in with the Lyft driver in it. You get in, you be like, hey, yeah, I need a ride, so and so. He look at you, hey, get out the car, man. I ain't taking you nowhere. So what are you talking about? You know, I'm trying to get the ride. You the Lyft driver I called on. I know, but get out the car. It's the same thing. Like, he kick you out the car, you like, damn, what the hell going on? Like, this fool don't stole the car, won't even give me a damn ride.
God.
You don't stole the damn land, and you tell who can come into this land.
God, sir.
Esau has always been a violent bastard, man.
He's violent, sir. He is a violent person. He was. I think I was reading in Samuel on one of the classes I had where the Samuel was trying to, tell the people, you want the judges of the land, and and their people said, "Oh, we want this. We want a king like the surrounding nations, like they saw Esau. They know they got kings and how they run their government." And then the Most High said to Samuel, "Say, the people." It said, "Nevertheless," I was reading it here in verse 8, 1 Samuel 8:19. It says, "And ye cry out in that day that," if I can, sir.
Go ahead.
You cry out in that day that because you're of your king, which you say you have chosen. That's why we need to be voting. They choosing some king.
Right.
Now, Esau always doing something wicked.
Right.
And the Most High will not hear you in that day. So I'm not going to hear you with that stuff. It said, "Nevertheless, all the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel. And they said unto him, Nay, we will have a king over us." And but the Most High said, he told Samuel this right here. He said, what he had told him, he said, these people, here it is right here. He says, and the Lord, verse 7, he said, "And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people." In other words, this is what you want, this is what the people want. "And in all that day, and all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, and I should not reign over them." So we reject the Most High because we watch these other nations. We watch Esau and not realizing that the priests and prophets, we're the priests and prophets.
Right.
You should be listening to what we're saying about what Esau is. This is what he's, a wicked bastard.
Damn right.
And but we want, in this case, they wanted a king over them, and the Most High said, "No, you need to judge it." No, but the Most High said, "You ain't reject Samuel. Don't worry about it. We the priests and prophets, and Samuel's the priest and prophet."
Damn right.
He said, "They ain't rejecting you, man. They rejecting the Most High when we do that, because if we watch what these other nations do and what Esau doing, and he institutes voting, he steals, he kills, he does all of these wicked ass things. Salakia, he does all these wicked things." And then we try to follow him, trying to follow suit of what he's doing. The Most High said, this throws you off.
Right.
It throws you off from being obedient to the Most High.
Damn right. All right. Get that brother a hand, man. Damn right. And you see that now, like you said, with the voting. We want to be like these other nations so bad.
Right.
we don't really voted in Joe Biden. And I'm just sidetracking right now, man.
God, that's what I'm saying, sir.
I heard Esau say something so disgusting.
Right,
yesterday,
right.
man.
So
I'm talking about these people truly hate us, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I can look, you know, when they say stuff, I know that who they're trying to truly direct the things that they say to.
God.
So these bastards seen the stimulus checks come out, right?
God.
They seen the economy falling. America was falling.
God.
So what these bastards are mad about, like these devils are mad right now. They're mad because people are receiving stimulus checks. They're mad because people are receiving unemployment. This devil had the nerve and audacity to say, I believe they should. I believe nobody should have got a stimulus check. He said it was a disgrace to see them send the stimulus checks out.
God.
And I was just sitting there looking. I'm just like, you wicked bastard.
Wicked, man.
You mean to tell me after coronavirus shutting down everything,
Everything.
people still didn't deserve some type of funds to get themselves out of the hole?
God, sir.
And he said nobody should be. They you know, unemployment is at the highest it's ever been. Like these bastards would rather you starve than to, you know, get some type of leeway to help you get on your feet.
Right.
And they also mad because nobody's working right now.
Right.
Like you can go anywhere. There's always a sign that's up saying now hiring. Nobody's work. Nobody wants to work anymore. Who wants to damn work anymore? You mean to tell me that we've been here for 400 plus years? You got blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are always working, always being good servants here and busting our tail. Now another oppressor start giving out stimulus checks and unemployment. I'm gonna take it too.
Come on, sir.
I ain't gonna turn it down. If I could do more work in this school and get paid on the side for doing this work from like a slavery or something, I'm going to do it. But these devils would rather you just be a slave. They just want you to work. He was mad because the job that he needs stuff from, 11 people quit on him in one day. 11 people just said, we ain't got to work here.
Wow.
People don't care no more. This empire is falling.
It's falling. That's it, sir.
And Esau is going to get to a point where he's going to reach a breaking point. And listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you are not in the ISUPK, you should be afraid.
Damn right.
You should be afraid because you're not going to know what to do when these devils just start to spaz out more. They already doing it now.
God.
They already doing it now with the police shootings and everything.
God.
But it's going to get worse. Like it's going to get worse. Like they're going to do more, man. Jacob went through the same thing with Esau, and we're turning his years later. Their offsprings are still going through the same thing.
God.
Esau still wants to kill us. It's not good enough no matter what we do.
God.
We can't live. We can't survive. We can't do nothing.
God, sir.
Like these good. Now you got something that you want to say?
I was going to say also, sir. When the last time you heard them try to balance this budget? There ain't no budget left. Babylon is falling. They know that.
Listen, and they're scared.
They're scared.
You know
sir.
when money just start going out like
Exactly, sir.
like this nigga's like it. This man just said he thinking about sending a fourth stimulus check. I'm like, damn, a fourth one? Like this place is falling, man.
It's falling, sir.
And this is what people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand business. They thought they knew what they was doing with sending all this money out. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is boosting up the economy. Mm-hmm. But even though the economy is getting boosted up, they don't have enough people to work to continue to support the economy.
That's right.
Like, yeah, people are spending money, but how can you provide products? You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's falling. It's not balancing right anymore.
Exactly, sir.
Back then, when the coronavirus hit, nobody could work. And there was no money being made. So now they send out the stimulus check thinking that it's going to boost up the economy. It's doing it, but now nobody wants to work. So it's just like, what do we do now? Like, what do we do now? It's not working. I mean, nothing is working. We giving people money. The economy is boosting, but now nobody wants to work.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're terrified, man. They see this empire falling. And one thing about war, when you have to go to war, you have to have money. And you got to understand something. America didn't make a lot of money last year. They didn't make a lot of money. That coronavirus shut them down, man.
Sir.
Like, one company by itself missed out on what? I think it was like 48 billion. It was like 4 billion. Either it was 4 billion or 14 or 48 billion. But that was just for a movie company.
Sir.
They lost $40 billion in 1 year. If that's that company, what about everything else, man?
That's right.
So you got to understand something. America knows a war is about to break out.
All praises.
You know what I'm saying? So now they're trying to get ready and get prepared for it.
That's right.
You go ahead,
sir. I think we've got verse, was it 13? And verse 13, and he lodged there the same, let's see, where was that? Let's go back to 12, sir. And verse 32 and 12, and thou saidest, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. Verse 13, and he lodged there the same night, and he took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau, his brother. Verse 14, 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams. That's what the, okay, yes, it, sir, for that.
Come on, we can go back to the Hebrew.
Okay, verse 15, Hebrew. Verse 15 out of the Hebrew. Tanakh. Was a yam. Sorry, sir. Isayam. Ma'athayam. Wata Yashayam. Asharayam. Rakalayam. Ma'athayam. Wa'ayalayam. Asharayam, verse 16. Gama alayam. Maya nakwa wath. Waba na yaham. Shalasha yam. Parawath. Ara ba'ayam. Wapa rayam. Asha raha. Atha naf. Asha rayam. Wa'ai yaram. Asha raha, verse 17. Wa'a Than, Wayathan, Shalaki, Bayad, Abada, Yahwa, Idara, Laba, Dawa, Wa, Ya, Amara, Allah, Ibada, Yawa, Abarewa, Lapanaya, Waraiwa, the Shah, Yamawa, Bayan, Idara, Waba, Yan, Wabayan, Salakia. Idara, verse 18, Waya, Tazawa, Af, Hara, Ashawan, La'a, Mara, Kaya. 32, let's see. Page here. Okay. Waga, Wapa, Gashak, Ashawa, Athaya, Washa, Alak, La'a, Mara, Lamaya, Athaha, Wa'a, Naha, the Lakak, Wala, Maya, Aloha, Lapanayak, verse 19, Wayamarath, Alai, Badak, Laya, Akwab, Mana, Kahawa, Hawa'a, Shalawa, Kaha, La'a, Danaya, La'a, Shawa, Waha, Naha, Gum. Ha. Wa. Aha. Aka. Rayana. Wa. Verse 20. Wayatazawa. Gum. Af. Hashanaya. Gum. Af. Hashala. Ya. Ya. Gum. Af. Kala. Hahalakayam. Akaraya. Ha'aidarayam. La'a mara. Nkadaba. Hazaha. Thada barawath paran. Allah like it. Aishawa ban ma taza'akam athawa, verse 21. Wa'a mara thayama gum hanaha ibarada rock ya I quab aka raya naiwa kaya amara akapara panaya wa bama nakawaha haha la af la panaya wa a karaya kan ara a ha pana yahwa awa la ya yasha a panaya. That's it, sir.
We're going to go back to the English.
Come on, sir. $200 she-goats. Let's go back to 13. And she lodged there. They came, and he lodged there that same night, and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother. 200 she-goats and 20 he-goats, 20 ewes and 20 rams. Verse 15. 30 milch camel, which their coats 40 kine, and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses, 10 foals. And he delivered them into the hands of his servants. Every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants, pass over before, and put a space betwixt drove and drove. And he commanded the foremost, saying, when Esau my brother meeteth thee, and asketh thee, saying, who art thy brother? And whither goest thou? And whose are there before, and hold all these before thee?
So, like, what verse are we in again?
Verse 18 now, verse 17, sir.
Okay, Khan.
Let me go back.
Yeah, go back to the top again. So, like,
Go back to top, sir. Khan. Verse, we'll go to 14, sir.
Khan.
Well, I go to 13. And he lodged there that same night, and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother.
Right, he tried to bring a gift to his brother Esau, man. He tried to show Esau a type of brotherhood, man.
Gone.
You know, I'm gonna bring something for him. You know what I'm saying?
Gone.
You got it? Go ahead.
Nah, sir. 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, 20 ewes, and 20 rams.
Good night. That is a lot of stuff, man. 200 she-goats? Dude, you gotta imagine, man. 200 goats.
A lot.
Is a lot. Jacob had to have had, to give somebody 200, you got to have a large amount of goats just to give that away. As if it's nothing. 200 sheep. So like,
you want me to get it?
I'll get it for you.
Sir. Shop.
Yeah, come.
We'll call him up next time.
Yeah, we'll call you up after this right here.
Come on, sir.
You go ahead and read it again.
Yes, the 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams.
Good night. Like, that is a lot, man.
Come.
20 he goes, because this is what Jacob also knew, man. You know, I can give him all of these things, man, and it's going to help him multiply everything.
God.
You got 200 she-goats and 25 he-goats.
God.
Them 25 he-goats are going to get all of those goats pregnant.
That's right, sir.
So you're going to have 200 she-goats, and within a year, you might have 800 goats.
800, sir.
Like, Jacob is a wise brother, man.
God, sir.
Very wise man.
God, sir.
Then he gave him 200 ewes and 20 rams. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everything he was trying to do for his brother was to help him multiply and be successful and succeed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead up.
15. 30 milch camels, with their coats. 40 kine and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses and 10 foals. It's a lot.
He was man. Like we could take that now.
God.
Like if we had that right now, listen. After Sabbath service, some goats with an S on the end,
Right.
would be getting slaughtered.
All right.
Good night. Go ahead up.
God, sir. Verse 16. And he delivered them into the hands of his servants, every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants, pass over before me, and put a space between drove and drove. And verse 17, and he commanded the foremost, saying, when Esau my brother meeteth thee, and asketh thee, saying, who art thou? And whither goest thou? And whose are these before thee? Verse 18, then thou shalt say, they be the servants Jacob's, thy servant Jacob. It is a present sent unto my lord Esau.
Mm-hmm.
And he, behold, also he is behind us.
Wise man Jacob was, man. He was trying to prepare
Mm-hmm.
just in case anything might have happened.
God.
He knew this gift might persuade Esau
God.
not to do the violence that he loves to do so much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, today, that still kind of works,
God, sir.
but it's very iffy. You know what
God.
I'm saying? Like,
God,
you
sir.
got to try to give Esau something and which will make him happy, but it's only for a short period of time before he wants
God.
to kill you again. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's no different than these brothers who play, like, for the entertainment business. You play basketball and sports. They'll take the gift that you give them, which is your talent.
God, sir.
But after you're done and finished,
God.
get out of here. They don't give a damn.
God.
We don't care. It's no different. Was that it on that?
No, sir. We got a few more.
Hey, come.
Verse 19. And so commanded he the second and the third, and all that followed the drove, saying, on this manner shall ye speak unto Esau when ye find him.
Right.
And verse 20. And say, moreover, behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us. For he said, I will appease him with the present that goeth before me, and after it I will speak his face. Peradventure, he will accept of me.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 21. So went the presents over before him, and himself lodged that night into the company. That's it, sir.
All right, come. We're going to call up the next brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to walk. State your registry.
I'm Wad, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
I'm Awad, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Y'all by saying y'all SUBCRIBE.
How about Shem Yah Shah Brakatah? All right, we can be seated.
Okay. I'm going to read out of Tanakh, okay? Let me say the other Tanakh, sir, if you could. If you could for me, sir. Here we go. We're going to have you read here, you know. Well, we're gonna go coach you through it, okay? All right.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a little bit. We'll show you, and then you after a while you should pick up. If you know every week, you be, every time you come. We're on we're on Genesis 32 and 32. Tanakh reads, it goes down and it goes left to right.
I'll read the English.
You're gonna read.
I can't read that.
I'll show you.
Okay.
And we're gonna. But this is what we want you to do here. 32. 32 and what did I say? 20. What I got right there?
22.
22. Wait a minute. 22. Okay. Now what you'll start right here and go like that and read. Okay. And the first one, just try your best to read. Okay. Wata. Just repeat after me.
Wata.
Wata I bara.
Ibara.
You see where you are now?
That's that one word?
Yep. That's and then Ayer, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Try to catch on some of these. All right. Hamana
Hamana.
kaha.
Kaha.
Go to the next line.
Right here.
Yep. That's an I and an L. How would you pronounce that? Isle.
Al.
Okay. Next. Pana yaha. Yawa.
Panal Yaha.
That's right here. Okay. Now you're on the next one. Okay. Waha.
Waha.
Wa'a.
Wa'a.
Go to the next word. That's an L and an N. How would you say that? Lana.
Lana.
Okay. Next one. It's a B. Bala.
Bala.
Bala yala.
Bala Yala.
Go to the next one. You see what I'm doing?
Right here.
Mm-hmm. You're right there. You're getting used to reading. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
See, that's two letters together? Those are ha. Ha ha. Wa'a.
Wa'a.
Bama. The next one.
Bama.
Uh-huh. Kana. Bama kanaha.
Bama Kanaha.
Okay, go to verse 23. Right? Following it? What you got? Wa.
Wa.
Ya.
Ya.
Quam.
Quam.
Next word. Ba, that's a B. Bala.
Bala.
Yala.
Yala.
Next one. You follow? Okay. What's that? Ha, right?
Ha.
Hawa'a.
Hawa'a.
Next word. Waya. Kwaka.
Waya. Kwaka.
Okay. Ath.
Ath.
Next one. That's a sha. That little W looking thing there. That's a sha, right?
Okay.
Shathaya.
Shata Ya.
Okay. Memorize some of these. Na. What does that W sound like again?
Nasha.
There you go. Yawa.
Yawa.
There you go. All right. Next line, right? Yeah. There you go. You on this next line right there. Right there. Okay. What you got? Wa, right? That little symbol there, that's a wa, right?
Okay.
Okay. Wa'a, that's an A. Wa'ath.
Wa'a. Wa'ath.
Wa'ath.
Wa'a. Wa'ath.
No, just wa'ath.
Wa'ath.
That's it. Okay. Now what's the next one? What that W look?
Sha.
Shatha. Ya.
Shatha Ya.
Okay. What's the next one?
Sha.
Shapa.
Shapa.
Ka.
Ka.
Tha.
Ta.
Yawa.
Yawa.
What's that? Remember that's a wa, right? Wa'ath.
Wa'ath.
Okay, that's an A there. That's an R. The X thing there. It looks like that's an A. Okay. R.
Wa'ath.
Where you? Aka.
Aka.
Kad.
Akkad.
Okay. That's that little Y right there is an I.
Asha.
There you go. Ashar.
Ashar.
Yeah, you got it now, right? See? Go to the next line, right below it. What you got? Ya, that little like a bird right there. That's a ya. Okay? Yala da ya wa.
Yala. Ya.
Read every word. Yala da ya wa.
Yala dawaya.
Okay. Next one. Was that a wa, right? Remember that bird is a wa? Wa ya
Waya.
I
I.
bara.
Bara.
Okay. That's an A right there. So what does that sound?
Aka.
Ata.
Ata.
You close. There you go. What's next? That's an M there, okay? Looks like an M, doesn't it? Okay, so ma'ai
Ma'ai.
bara.
Bara.
And what's that little bird-looking thing there again? Ya, right?
Yak.
Yaba.
Yaba.
Kwa.
Kwa.
Where we at? Tell them where you at. Verse 24.
Verse 24.
Okay. Wa.
Wa.
Waya.
Waya.
Kwa.
Kwa. Ka.
There you go. And that's the M. Any connector on the M? Waya kwakam.
Waya kwakam.
Okay. Wayakwim.
Wayakwim.
That's what it says, okay? Waya. You on that bet? Yeah, there you go.
Waya.
I.
I.
Ba.
Iber.
Aba what?
Ibara.
Abaram. Very good. Atha.
Ata.
What's the next one? It's a ha, right?
Ata.
And then you got another
Ha.
word. Ha. That's right. Ha. Hana.
Hana.
Kala.
Kala.
Okay. Looks like a backwards, like some sort of L. Okay. Now what's the next? Remember that wa sound?
Waya.
There you go. I. Waya I.
Waya I. Bara.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. See? What's this? A. Atha.
Ata.
Yeah. That's an A right there. That X is an A.
Asha.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Okay, got it? What's the next? That's an L there. Got that little one. Yeah, that right there. What's that? What that? Right
La.
Lawa.
Lawa.
Very good. Verse 25, right? What you got? Wa.
Wa.
Wayawa.
Wayawa.
Tha. That little club on the end there.
Wayawa. Tha.
Thara.
Wayawa. Thara.
That's, remember that ya right there. Ya-I.
Ya'ai.
Quab.
Quab.
That's an L there. Laba.
Laba.
Dawa.
Dawa.
Okay. Wa.
Washa.
Waya.
Waya.
A.
Waya.
Ba.
Abara.
Abaqua.
Abaqua.
That's an A, right?
Asha.
Aya.
Aya.
Sha.
Ayasha.
Ayash.
Ayash.
Okay. What you got? That's an I, remember?
I'm a.
You got it. Go ahead.
I'm a ra.
I'm a wa.
I'm a wa.
Very good. I'd.
I'd.
That's a D on the end there. That's the I'd. Okay. Next line. What you got?
I.
La.
Ila.
Wa.
Ila wa.
Tha.
Tha.
Alawath.
Ila wath.
Okay. Now you got a open. That little open. That's ha.
Hasha.
Ka.
Hashaka.
Backwards R. Ra.
Hi.
Hashaka.
Hashakara.
That'll work. Verse 26. Tell them where you at. Verse 26.
Verse 26.
Wa. Waya.
Waya. Waya.
Ra'a.
Ra'a.
Kaya.
Kaya.
That's an L there.
Lasha.
La'a.
La'a.
Ya.
Yakar.
Yakal.
Yakal.
Because that's an L there, remember? Yakal, okay? Now what's next? What's that? L? Love.
Right here.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, you're right. L and what?
Laya.
Lawa.
Lawa.
Now you got that wa again. Waya.
Waya.
Ga'ai.
Ga'ai.
Okay, next line. What you got? Ba.
Bakar.
There you go, bakar. But that's a P. That's an end connector. That's a B. That's a P there. Okay? Wakop.
Wakap.
All right, what you got? That little bird looking thing, that's a ya, right?
Yara.
Yeah.
Yarakar.
There you go. Go to the next one. You got it. Wa. Wata.
Wata.
Qua.
Kwai.
Quai.
Kwai.
Kapa.
Kapa.
Next one.
Yapa.
Yara.
Yara.
Ka.
Ka.
I would say that little 7 there on the end, a long 7, that's a ka, because it occurs at the end in Syrian Hebrew, okay? So it's Yarak.
Yarak.
Okay, next word is Ya.
Yapar.
Ya'ai.
Ya'ai.
Quab.
Quab.
It's a B.
Baha.
That's right, Baha.
Baha.
Ah.
Baha.
Same B.
Ahab.
Ahab. Qua. Wa.
Kwawa.
Okay, that'll work. Next line. I'm a wa.
I'm a wa.
Wa. Tell me
Wa.
verse 27, right?
Verse 27.
Wa ya.
Waya.
Amara.
Amara.
There you go. What is it? Shala.
Shala. Ham.
Ka.
Kab.
Kana.
Kalna.
Kanaya.
Kanaya.
Very good. Okay, what's that? Ka.
Ka.
Kaya.
Kaya.
That little Y is an I.
Ibraha.
Alaha.
Ilaha.
You got a ha right there.
Haya.
Hi. Remember that W? What is that? Hi what?
Haya.
Hayasha.
Hayasha. Haisha.
Kara.
Kara.
Next line. Waya.
Waya.
Amara.
Amara.
La'a.
La'a.
Next one. Oh, what's that? Ah.
Asha.
There you go. La. You right?
Laha. Laha.
Lahak.
Lahak.
Next. Ka. It's a ka.
Kal.
Kaya.
Kaya.
That's an M on the end. That's an A at the beginning. Ah.
And
That's right. Now, it's a B there. Ba.
Bakar.
Bara.
Bara.
Ka. Baraka.
Kabara.
Baraka. Tha. Na. Ya.
Barakatanaya.
Very good. Tell them where you at. Verse 28.
Verse 28.
Waya.
Waya.
Amara.
Amara.
Allah.
Allah.
Ya. Allah ya.
Allah ya.
Allah yaha. Allah yawa.
Allah yawa.
Okay? That's an M there. Maha.
Mahar.
There you go. What's that? Okay.
Amara.
No. Don't guess. Maha.
Mahar.
And then that's a W. What's that W looking thing? Look like a Shah, right?
Shamra.
Shamak.
Shamak.
Because that R, that long R looking sound there, and when it curves at the end, that's a Ka sound, okay? Mashak, okay? What else? I mean, Shamak, I'm sorry. Now, what we got? Wa,
Wa.
ya,
Waya.
Amara.
Amara.
Ya, I,
Ya'ai.
Quab.
Quab.
Okay, that's the last one. Verse 29.
Verse 29.
Wa,
Wa'a.
ya.
Mara.
No. You almost got it. Waya Mara.
Waya. Mara.
There you go.
La.
That perfect. Go ahead. Ya.
Yaqab.
Yeah. Very good. Go ahead. Keep going. Ya.
Yaqab.
Ya.
Ya'amor. Ya'mor.
There you go. You got it.
Ya'mara.
Perfect. I walad.
I walad.
What's that W sound?
Shamar.
Shamak.
Shamak.
Because that R is long. It's not short. So that's a ka, right? It's at the end, right? Okay, go to the next word. Kaya.
Kaya.
Okay. All right.
Amor.
Okay.
Amoraya.
Well, that dash right there makes a new word. So just then you go to the next word. What's the next one? Yasha. I'm is one word. Okay, now go to the next word.
Ya.
Sha.
Yasha. Ra.
Allah. Yasha Ra Allah.
Yashara Allah.
Okay. All right. Kaya.
Kaya.
Shara.
Shara. Yath.
Okay.
I'm.
There you go. And then the rest is Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Okay. Wa. That little.
Wam.
Wa'im.
Wa'im.
All right. You're almost done.
Ana.
Anashayam.
Anashayam.
Last word. Watha.
Watha.
Waka.
Wakal. Wakal.
Get a brother hand.
Yeah, right.
All right. So you never read it before. Now, see how fast you picked that up? And you just keep memorizing those words. Come to class and get in class on Friday. Okay. All right. What we got here, sir?
We're going to go ahead and start it out in English.
Okay, sir. Khan, sir. Verse 20. Verse 22. We'll start at 21, sir. So we, Genesis 32 and 21. So went the presence over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. Verse 22. And he rose up that night and took 2 wives, and his wives, sir. And he rose up that night and took 2 wives, and his 2 women servants, and his 11 sons, and passed over the ford of Jabbok. And he took them, and sent them over the brook, and sent over that he had. Verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with them until the breaking of the day.
Right. So now Jacob, he's wrestling an angel right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Jacob is about to do something that a lot of people can't do, man. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there he wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. Verse 25. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh.
Right, and this man, he couldn't. Jacob was fighting all night, man.
God.
All night he fought with this man.
God.
And that's what life is about. It is about warfare.
God.
You have to be willing. You have to be willing to fight, no matter what the circumstances are, man.
God.
When you wake up in the morning, it is a battle to get up out of that bed. It is a battle to live with everything you're going through in your life.
God.
Especially if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We are battling every day that we wake up and we walk around here in this hellhole, man.
God.
Our brothers and sisters all over the world, man, we are battling, man.
God.
We have to do like our forefather Jacob did and fight, man. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Verse 25. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. The hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. Verse 26. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
Right, and Jacob was saying, like, listen, I'm not going to let you leave until you give me a blessing, man.
Damn right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this angel was just like, good night. This brother is not going to give up. And Jacob said, look, you got to give me a blessing if you think I'm going to let you leave.
God.
Go ahead, you got it?
And when... Come, sir. Verse 26. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. He said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. Verse 27. And he said unto them, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel.
Should be called what?
Israel.
Go ahead.
For as the prince hast thou power with the Most High with men.
Right. He's the Prince of Power.
Prince of Power.
You know what I'm saying? Sir. This man was willing to fight with an angel, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, they had to change his name. He was like, what's your name, man? Oh, my name's Jacob. Nah. Your name is Israel, the Prince of Power, man. The Son of God, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was willing to fight. That's why we are the children of Israel, because we are the sons of God. The sons of the power.
God.
And we fight, man. Coming into this truth, you have to fight to get in here.
God, sir.
You got to fight whatever demons that you have been battling in all your life, man. And it is not an easy battle. It is not an easy battle to have to fight, man. Child molestation, drug addiction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sexual deviance, all type of things our people battle in this world. But when you come into this truth, we teach you how to fight, man.
God.
We're not going to do you like the Christian church and make an excuse and tell you that, everybody ain't perfect and then just destroy you even more. Just like DMX died last week, man. We lost DMX. We lost that brother, man. Mm-hmm. And we lost him because of Christianity.
Right.
Because Christians never helped him. They always just told him everybody ain't perfect. So it made excuses for him to continue to do drugs and still have that zeal, but not according to knowledge, man.
That's right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the brother wanted to do something right. Everybody was talking about him, about, how nice he was to everybody, how he helped everybody, how loving and caring he was. But the Christian church could not save him, man.
Right. Because
they did not teach him how to fight.
God.
They taught him how to make excuses. You know what I'm saying? Here in the UPK, that's what we do. We learn how to fight, not to make excuses, man.
God.
Just like that sign over there says, no excuses, man.
That's right.
Excuses get you killed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody punch you in your face, what you gonna do? You gonna make an excuse for it? What they gonna call you? What do they call you in the streets if somebody punched you in the face and you didn't do nothing about it? You say, why you ain't fighting back? Oh man, I wasn't trying to fight him. This nigga making an excuse. This nigga's a hoe.
That's right. punk.
You a punk. Just like in here, man. You can't be a punk, man. You can't be scared. You have to fight. You can't make excuses.
Damn right.
You have to battle these demons.
God.
You know what I'm saying? We know it's hard out. We know we're living through hell. We know we're living through all of these different things, but we have to be like our forefather Jacob, man.
God.
Fight, man. Fight all day until the angels be like, listen, it's no prevailing against him. Give him what he wants. He wants it. Like you come into this school, you want to come into this school, you want your name, you have to fight for it. You come into the school, you want your troopership, you have to fight for it.
That's right.
You want to come into the school and become an officer and serve the Most High, you have to fight for it, man.
God.
And that's what we're doing here in the UPK, man. Teaching our people how to fight, man.
Damn right.
Anything else on that?
That's right. Exactly right. Just read the last verse again, sir.
Okay, can y'all go ahead and do one thing? You go ahead.
Sir. Verse 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. But Israel, for as the prince has thy power with the Most High, and with men thou hast prevailed. Verse 29, and Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. Slack it, sir.
Con, that was it?
That was it on that, sir.
All right, Con, you can go ahead and select it. What time is it right now?
It's 11:39, sir. 11:40.
Just go ahead and keep reading in the English.
In English,
We'll finish it up,
sir. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore it is that thou hast asked after thy name. Why is it that thou asked after thy name, after my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of that place Peniel, for I have seen the Most High face to face.
And not in the sense of, Christians gonna be like, see, a man did see God. No, if you see one of his angels,
right,
you have seen the Most High, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you have seen. You've seen one of his servants.
Right.
That servant does the work and the will of Most High. That angel is one with the Most High. Just like Christ said, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father.
That's right, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If you have seen Yahweh, you have seen the Father. He does the will and the work that he does, man. And that's a good cut to these filthy, stupid Christians, man.
Sir.
Who read scriptures like this and think it means that this angel has, Jacob seen God face to face. No man has ever seen the Most High
and lived
face to face.
That's right, sir.
You will be obliterated. Your body can't handle that type of power, man.
No, sir, you can't.
Like, Moses only seen the back of the Most High, man.
Right.
And he had to put a veil on his damn face.
That's right.
Like, good night. I would have been terrified to even see that.
Right.
I probably would have been like our ancestors on that mountaintop when you heard the thunder and the rumbling and the lightning, and you just be like, Moses, you do your thing, Moses. You got it, brother. Just gonna go back down here for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was anything else on that? You was looking something up. You can go ahead and look something up if you need.
Yeah, I was trying to find that.
That precept.
Sir.
That is a good precept for that one right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand about the UPK, man. We do the work of the Most High, man. Brothers like to talk trash and talk garbage about the true man who loves his people, man. General Yohanan held on to this truth and did the work that the Most High has told him to do. He's carried on what our King Yahushua HaMashiach has did, man. You know what I'm saying? He deserves the honor also, man, because he held on to this truth. And now look at us now. We're about to have the 52nd annual Passover in Houston, Texas, and it is going to have tons of brothers and sisters out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Tons of brothers and sisters are going to be up there, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to see the Most High at this Passover, man. Meaning you're going to see his people who do the work of the Most High, man. You're going to see us at the Passover all together in our glorious garments, man. You know what I mean? Studded up, looking glorious, man. Our sisters and our children looking beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? You have found it out?
I'm still looking for it.
Kind of. It's the while I can find it if you need me to. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? You had anything you want to say?
I was just going to say, sir, yeah, Jacob wrestled all night with that angel, and he got his name. And that's why we're called Israel right now. Because the prince, he's a prince of power, and it's a good thing that he did wrestle. The Most High gave him the strength to wrestle the angel. It was peradventure, or it was a reason for him to have wrestled the angel. The Most High knew that his name needed to be changed to Israel. Thus the 12 tribes came from. So.
Right. We came from a powerful father, man.
Mm-hmm.
We came from a powerful forefather, man. Powerful man. I got that scripture for you. It's John 14:9.
Okay, you want me to do it? Read it or you got it, sir?
Read the one you just read about.
About that one right there, sir? And he said, and Jacob was left alone and wrestled with the angel. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with the Most High, with all men, and hast prevailed.
He prevailed over the angel, man.
Sir.
He fought. And that's what we have to do, man.
God.
You have to show these angels who relay these messages back to the Most High that, listen,
right,
he or she wants that position in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
They want these brothers that's in here, they want that seat. They want that crown. You have to prevail over these angels, and you have to prevail over these demons also.
Sir.
You have to. Go ahead up.
What was that text, sir, you said?
John 14:9.
John 14.
I was getting some more sense of where it said.
Oh, okay, count, sir.
Because I've seen the Lord's face.
Okay, yeah, count, sir. It says, and he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with the Most High with all men, and hast prevailed. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called this name of this place Peniel. And for I have seen the Most High face to face, and my life is preserved.
Right, and Jacob didn't see God's face face to face. He seen the angel who did the work of the Most High.
Right.
And Jacob knew, I have seen the face of the Most High, because this man does the work after the Most High, man.
God.
If you got that scripture, it's John 14:9. This is just the
John 14:9, sir.
To break it for these
sir.
Christians who think they know the Bible.
John, regular John. Okay. 14:9. John 14:9, King James Version, and it says, Jesus or Yahushua said unto him, have I been so long time with you, and yet hast thou not known me, Philip? He that have seen me have seen the Father.
They have did what?
Have seen the Father.
Right, and what did Jacob say? He seen the face of the Most High.
God, sir.
But the Most High wasn't there.
God.
This is a cut to these Catholics also, who always like to say Jesus and God are the same one.
God, sir.
They're not the same person, man. It just means that they do like Jesus was doing the work of the Most High.
God.
That's why they were one. You know what I'm saying? That's why he told Philip, if you've seen me, you have seen the Father.
Right.
Because I'm doing the work of the Most High. I'm doing what he tells me to do. I'm doing everything he tells me to do.
God, sir.
And Jacob knew the same thing when he seen this angel. I have seen the face of the Most High, man.
God, sir.
Because this angel, he knew that angel was sent from the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
He knew it.
For he have seen me, have seen the Father, and how sayest thou then, show us the Father? Finish reading, sir.
Which is that 14:9?
That was 9, sir.
You can go back to the regular scriptures.
Come, sir. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it thou that hast done after my name? And he blessed him there. Verse 30, and Jacob called the name of that place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. Verse 31, and as he passed over Penuel, the sun rose up upon him, and he halted upon his thigh. Wow. Verse 32, therefore the children of Israel eat not of the sinew which shrank, which is upon the hollow of thy thigh, until this day, because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh in the sinew that shrank.
That was it on that up?
Sir.
All right, come on. We're going to get ready to go ahead close out the Sabbath service.
Sir.
All right. We're going to stand. We're going to blow the horn.
Sir.
Sound correct. Look at you another cup. Turn back and say La Yasha'Allah.
La Yasha'Allah.
La Yasha'Allah. Sip it. Alright. You ready? Sit it back down. Alright, we're gonna blow the horn one more time.
Blow the horn one more time.
Come on.
Woo.
Alright. We'll go ahead and uncover the scrolls. Now we're gonna pass this to you. Y'all put it on the right shoulder. Alright. We're gonna salute the Torah. Alright, you're gonna turn and face me. You got it. Alright. We're gonna salute it. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. Turn and face Kazak Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Alright. You can pass it back to me. I'm gonna let you salute it.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Pass it back to you again. Alright. We're gonna turn and face the east. Put it down. You need a better grip on it?
Got it.
We're gonna turn and face the east. And we're gonna start with the Lord's Prayer again.
Sir. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Malatuka.
Malatuka.
Gaba'ah.
Gaba'ah.
Batazayaka.
Batazayaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Asha.
Asha.
Barataza.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashemayim.
Bashemayim.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Yanawa.
Wasalak
Kawawap
Yanawa.
Yanawa.
Kawawap Yanawa.
Kasalak Yanawa.
Kasalak Yanawa.
Kawayap Yanawa.
Kawayap Yanawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Kaba'aya Nawa.
Kaba'aya Nawa.
Manasaya one.
Manasaya one.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashaya Nawa.
Awashaya Nawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwath.
Amalakwath.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahatapareth.
Wahatapareth.
Wahawalam.
Wahalam.
Aman.
Aman.
What we just said in the English was, Our Father,
O
which
Father,
art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth,
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us our debts.
Give us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
Forgive our debts.
debts.
Lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us,
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
From thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory,
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Amen.
Attack the power. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushua.
Bashem Yahushua.
Baba Kwasha.
Baba Kwasha.
Nathana Nawa.
Nathana Nawa.
Akak.
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 Larpa'ah.
Larpa'ah.
Kamalaka.
Kamalaka.
Wakal.
Wakal.
Marawa.
Malawa.
Akak.
Akak.
Lataha.
Lataha.
Hamatazarium.
Hamatazarium.
Akak.
Akak.
Lahakwium.
Lahakwium.
Mahathium.
Mahathium.
Akak.
Akak.
Arakawaf.
Arakawaf.
Amatalah.
Amatalah.
Lagarsham.
Lagarsham.
Hashem Yahushai.
Hashem Yahushua.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman.
What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah,
Lord, in the name of Yahweh,
please give us the power.
please give us the power.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to
Power to
heal all
heal all
manner of
manner of
sickness.
all manner of disease.
All manner of
manner of
disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Bashem Yahweh
Barak
Shai.
Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Washarala.
Washarala.
Wayah.
Wayah.
Wayaf.
Wayah.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Magan.
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 Bashem Yahweh
Bashem
Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Amen.
What we just said in the English was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us in Israel.
Bless us in
In
Israel.
the school.
And the
In the
school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
Bless, heal,
Bless,
shield,
heal,
and protect
protect.
Our loved ones.
loved
Loved
In
ones.
the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahawariam. Ayan. Yaba'ah. Azaria. Azaria. Aim. Yahweh. Asha. Shamayim. Waratazah. Ayatan. Lamawat. Gagayaka. Ayanawama. Shamarka. Ana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yashan. Shamarka. Yasharala. Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Zolka, Ayad, Yamyadka, Yahamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Wakal Rai, Yashamarka, Af, Napachka, Yahweh, Shamarka, Kazaatka, Wabawatka, Wata, Wa'id, Wawalam.
What we just said in the English was, I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes.
From whence come the hill?
From whence come the hills?
From whence cometh my help?
Which
From
cometh
whence
my
cometh
help?
my help?
My help come from Yahweh.
My help comes from
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and
earth.
earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor
shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this
From
time
time
forth
forth.
and even forevermore.
And even
and even
forevermore.
forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adamaya.
Adamaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Alta Karash.
Atakaras.
All.
All.
Ashakwat.
Shakwat.
All.
All.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Ayawabatkika.
Ayawabatkika.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Lawan.
Lawan.
Laash.
Laash.
Almaka.
Almaka.
Yamirwamka.
Yamawamka.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Altazawa.
Tazayawa.
Altaza.
Altaza.
Wanyaka.
Awanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amawa.
Nakawa.
Akawa.
Wanakakadam.
Wanakakadam.
Magaya.
Wakaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Wakaza.
Wakaza.
Sham.
Washam.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Wada.
Wada.
Aya.
Aya.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Tazawa.
Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yaka.
Ayaka.
Barayath.
Barayath.
Waka. Slaki. Yakarawafwa.
Yakarawaswa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawama.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Mawaba.
Mawaba.
Wagariam.
Wagariam.
Labal.
Labal.
Wamawana.
Wamawan.
Wamalak.
Wamalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Aim.
Aim.
Yashapyaka.
Yashapyaka.
Tazawar.
Tazawa.
Gam.
Yakam.
Ashawar.
Ashawa.
Nalawa.
Alawa.
Amam.
Amam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Sarawai.
Sarawai.
Labaya. Rabaya, Lawat,
Alawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashah,
Ashah,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasayah,
Kasayah,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan,
Banakol,
Banakol,
Kakwashwan,
Kakwashwan,
Nashan Matwa,
Nashan Matwa,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
Ladama,
Ladama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Karab,
Karab,
Wakazaba,
Wakazabak,
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 Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Mana'ai,
Wala'ai,
Call,
Call,
Nasayamkamwa,
Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nasharaya,
Absaraya,
Alam Nawiwa,
Norwa,
Al-Af,
La'af,
Nawa'af,
Nawa'af,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shamuyap, Tamwa,
Saya, Sabwa,
Kagaya, Gaya,
Lagaya,
Kagwash,
the Kwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Wakawa,
Wakawa,
Kayash,
Kayash,
Kabaarya, Ira,
Tawa'aya, Ara,
Walakaba,
Walakaba,
Valahat,
Dalaha,
Ariam,
Araya,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradakma,
Daradakma,
Nasaarika,
Saarika,
Wasaba,
Wasaba,
Wapatka,
Wapatka,
Kabahalama,
Kabahalam,
Alaa,
Alaa,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Walawan,
Walawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Makwashwa,
Lakwash,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Labashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Lahalwa,
Lahawa,
Aya Aid,
Wala'ai,
Waya,
Waya,
Karapawa,
Karapawa,
Waya,
Waya,
Labadwa,
Labadwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Awa,
Awa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Yawan,
Akol,
Akol,
Arataza.
Arataza.
What we just said in the English was, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O
And
Yahweh.
be not
be
still,
not
O
still, O
Yahweh.
For lo thy enemies.
For lo thy enemies
Make a tumult.
make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a
Let
nation.
the name of Israel.
The name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
shall be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together
With one consent.
with
And
one
one
consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee,
The tabernacles of Edom.
the tabernacles of Edom,
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites
Of Moab.
of Moab,
And the Hagarines.
and the Hagarites,
The Baal.
the Baal,
And Ammon.
and Ammon,
And Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the
With
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also was joined with them.
Ashur also joined with
They
them.
are hoping the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them.
do unto them
As unto the
as
Midianites.
unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as unto Syria,
As to Jabin.
as
to
unto Jabin,
At the brook of Kasan.
at the brook of Kasan,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became a dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a ram.
Make the noble like a ram,
And like Zeir.
and like Jair,
And Yea.
and yea,
And all their princes as Zabah.
and as
And all
the
the
princes
princes
of
of
Sabbath,
And as Zamunah.
and as Amunah,
Who said.
who said,
Let us take to ourselves.
let us
Let us
take
take
to
to
ourselves
The
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in
house
possession.
of
the
Yahweh
houses
and
of Yahweh
possession.
possess.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As to stumble before the wind.
as a stumble before the wind,
As the fire burneth the wood.
as the fire that burneth the wood,
As the flame set at the mountains on fire.
as the flame that set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy tempest,
And make them afraid.
and make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill thy faces with shame.
Fill thy faces with shame,
They may seek thy name.
for
That
they seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded.
let them be confounded
In trouble.
and troubled
Forever.
forever.
Yea.
Yea,
Let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know.
that men may know
That thou.
that thou,
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Are the most high.
the Most High,
Over all the earth.
of all the earth.
Right, sir. All right, we're going to sit the scrolls back down. All right, man of Israel, we're going to do one courtesy salute. We're going to do a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Barakatham.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Barakatham.
All right. We're going to do a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Amadim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathan Bahashim Yahushua.
Yahweh Shema Alatam Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
All right, Yazamata, dismissed.